Thank you everyone for joining us in lighting the lamp. Now to start with the event, I would like to call upon Dr. Harini Santhanam, HOD, Department of Public Policy, to deliver the welcome address. Welcome, ma'am.
Very good afternoon to everyone. Dear Dr. A. Ravindra, our chief guest for today's event, Professor Raghavendra Prabhu, Deputy Registrar Mahe, Bengaluru, all parents, beloved students, my faculty members, non-teaching staff, and all our support faculty here. Thank you so much for joining us today. Also, my PhD students are here. A special welcome to all of you all as well. Thank you so much for joining me today here, and it's an absolute pleasure to see everybody together today, because the first time we're all meeting together. We also have, heads of other departments, Dr. Arjuna from Department of Student Affairs. We have our own Professor of Practice, Dr. Annapurna Ravichandar, with all of us here. Welcome, ma'am. Welcome, sir. Welcome, everybody. So a very warm welcome to today's Orientation Day program. This is for the new batch of public policy students. As you know, the second batch of public policy students who have joined the Department of Public Policy. We have our very first batch. They are actually doing their internships right now, and they'll be progressing to do their project works in some time. So in his book, okay, Dr. Wayne Dyer, I don't know if you've heard of him. Any of you have heard of him? Okay. He's called the father of motivation. Okay. In his book, what do you really want for your children? That is the title of the book. What do you really want for your children? He says we have to make a difference between what you know and how you feel. This is very important. He also says match this thought with what is your priority for that time. And I feel that if we knew what he wanted us to know and how we can respond to that situation, we would be excellent policymakers, because this is what making human-centric or to so-called people-centric policy making is about. And this is the kind of spirit we will imbibe from our own department in all the different types of activities we do, be it academic, be it research, be it experimental and innovation, or be it the interaction that we will bring together as a team. Okay, so I feel that perhaps the longing to actively contribute to society, that's what is inherent in each of us, right? That's why we are here together. And this makes it a very, very special course for you to take up. It's not like anybody can find that sort of longing or calling in them to come and take a course like this and be part of a program as MA Public Policy. So I'm really happy that you are all here, and I extend a very warm welcome to you all today. We're going to have some special events happening today. First special event would be, we are going to hear, of course, from our very well-known and well-renowned and respected chief guest for today, Dr. A. Ravindra. His book is an excellent book that he's recently authored, and it has been given to the society. We would like to introduce you to that book today, a sort of like a beginning, an auspicious beginning to what we will bring together as a society. And we're going to have a series of talk, which is the second special event that I told you today. We're going to have some orientation talks from different departments across Mahe, Bengaluru, after we listen to our inaugural and presidential address by Professor Raghavendra Prabhu. It will put everything in perspective for you. Okay, so a very warm welcome once again to all of you. It's an absolute pleasure for me to stand here and welcome you today, and hopefully our journey together, journeys always have two parts to it, struggles and successes. Okay, so we're going to take both together and bring as much meaning as it is possible to the time that we spend together here. A very warm welcome once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Harini, for your welcome address. Now we have the pleasure of hearing from Dr. Raghavendra Prabhu, the Deputy Registrar, Mahe, Bengaluru. He will deliver the presidential address. Sir, welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. So it is my pleasure and honor to be a part of this orientation program of the first year PG students of Department of Public Policy. So before I take you through Mahe and Mahe Bengaluru campus, just I want to tell you something. The field of public policy is both challenging and profoundly impactful. It involves the analysis, design and implementation of policies that shape the lives of individuals and communities. Your decision to pursue advanced studies in this field speaks to your commitment to making a difference in society, addressing complex issues, and promoting the public good. At Mahe, we provide you with the knowledge, skills, and opportunities necessary to excel in the field of public policy. Our distinguished faculty, who are experts and practitioners in various areas of policy, are here to guide, mentor, and inspire you. Engage with them, seek their insights, and take full advantage of their wealth of experience. Your postgraduate journey will be marked by rigorous academic study, critical analysis, and practical application. As you embark on this path, I encourage you to embrace the following principles: analytical rigor, innovative thinking, ethical responsibility, collaborative spirit, and global perspective. During your time here, immerse yourself in the rich academic and extracurricular opportunities that is available at the campus. Participate in policy research projects, join debates, attend seminars, and engage with policy professionals through internships and networking events. The experience that you gain and the connections you make will be invaluable as you move forward in your career. Your work in public policy has the potential to drive significant change and improve the lives of countless individuals. Whether you focus on healthcare, education, environmental sustainability, social justice, or any other critical area, the impact of your contributions will be far-reaching. So now I will come to my second part. I'll just give a brief introduction about Mahe and Mahe Bengaluru campus. So as you can see from this slide, we have about 4 campuses in India and 2 campuses abroad. We are offering more than 370 programs in over 25 institutions and 15 teaching departments. We have around more than 250,000 distinguished alumni who did or who graduated in various disciplines of engineering or any other disciplines. The first and the foremost is our founder. As you already seen, Dr. T.M.A. Pai. He is the founder of Manipal. So the visionary behind the inception of Manipal, the esteemed late Dr. Thonse Madhav Anantapai, pioneered the concept of public-private partnerships way back in 1953. In 1953, he started the first self-financing medical college of the country, which is Kasturba Medical College, Manipal. Driven by his conviction in education as a catalyst for transformation, he envisaged a world where education would be within the reach for everyone. Dr. Pai established some of the earliest professional educational institutions in the non-governmental, non-missionary, and self-financing sector, leaving an indelible mark on the landscape of education. Dr. Ramdas M. Pai, the distinguished son of Dr. T.M.A. Pai and the Chancellor of Mahe, has steered Mahe's evolution into the international university town. He took Manipal across many campuses in India and abroad, His outstanding contributions have earned him prestigious accolades such as the Padma Bhushan from Government of India and Datuk Award from the Government of Malaysia. Mahe features multiple campuses providing quality education both in India and abroad. In its world-class campuses, its main campus is located in Manipal. It is accomplished by off-campus centers in Bengaluru and Jamshedpur, and offshore campuses in Dubai and Malaysia. The Jamshedpur campus, housing a top-tier medical college, is an outcome of a pioneering private-private collaboration between Mahe and Tata Steel Limited. Our Bengaluru campus is on the rise as a world-class multidisciplinary center of higher education. The transformative journey of Mahe, established in 1953 on the principles and vision of Dr. T.M.A. Pai, spans 7 decades and serves as a source of inspiration. What began with a medical college has transformed into the largest private comprehensive multidisciplinary university in India. Over the years, numerous academic units have been added across various disciplines. In 1993, Mahe earned the status of deemed to be university by UGC. In 2020, Mahe was honored with the prestigious designation of Institution of Eminence by the Ministry of Education, Government of India, of its significant contributions for higher education. Mahe has progressed exponentially over the 7 decades to be one of the largest multidisciplinary universities of India. Mahe provides a great variety of graduate and postgraduate courses covering several key disciplines like medicine, engineering, pharmacy, dentistry, nursing, hotel administration, allied health, management, communication, law, art, design and technology, etc. Mahe functions under 3 major faculties with 25 professional higher educational institutions, 15 university teaching departments, and over 130 specialized centers. More than 370 specialized programs are being offered across 36 plus disciplines. We have over 33,000 students who are on rolls, along with 3,500 plus highly qualified faculty members. We are proud to host around 3,500 international students from 60 countries and have established collaboration with over 270 international entities. Our alumni base of around 250,000 and top quality infrastructure adds to the wide dimension of our quality education. Mahe has established itself as a world-class institution as evident by its ranking. In the national scenario, NRF has ranked Mahe as India's top 6th university, and 4 of our constituent colleges are ranked under top 10 colleges of India in their respective discipline. In the THE Impact Rankings 2024, Mahe has been ranked 52nd worldwide for quality education and ranked 15th worldwide for gender equality. Mahe is extremely conscious about environmental concerns and has taken effective steps in the environmental preservation and sustainability. Resources are managed in a holistic way by implementing the best available technology on campus. Due to these efforts, Mahe has been ranked number 1 in India and ranked number 39 in globally suburban category in UI Green Metric World University Ranking 2023. Mahe places utmost importance on quality assurance and it's committed to continuous quality enhancement. It is reflected in the various accreditations obtained from renowned accrediting bodies. Mahe has accredited by NAC with the highest grade of A++ with a CGPA score of 3.65 out of 4 for the 5 years till May 30, 2027. Other accrediting bodies such as NBA, National Board of Accreditation, Association for the Accreditation of Human Research Protection Programs, Association of MBAs, Indian Federation of Culinary Associations, and others have also recognized our commitments to quality education. The latest addition to this list of accreditation is from the Institute of Engineering and Technology. Now coming to Bengaluru campus, we started a building infrastructure in this campus in the year 2020. So we had a groundbreaking ceremony in October 2020 with a plan of having around 8 academic blocks, around 4 hostel blocks, and central facilities like the food court, the marina, which is a indoor sports complex, the multi-level car parking. So all these started in the year 2020, October. And now we have completed almost around 75 to 80% of our infrastructure. Around 4 academic blocks are ready out of 8. Out of 4 hostel blocks, 3 are ready, 1 more, it is under construction. Half of the building, it will be given to us by this 15th of August. So, apart from the infrastructure, we have 5 professional higher educational institutions in this campus. Along with that, we have 3 university teaching departments. We have around 7,100 students on campus by this August. We have hostel capacity for about 3,800 students by this year. We have around 400 plus well qualified faculty members on roll by now. As I already mentioned, so Mahe, just for the ease of operations, divided all the institutions into 3 parts: the Faculty of Health Sciences, Faculty of Technology and Science, Faculty of Management, Liberal Arts, Humanities, Social Science and Law. So under Faculty of Health Sciences, in this campus we have 2 institutions. One is MIRM, which is Manipal Institute of Regenerative Medicine, started in the year 2007. And we have Manipal College of Health Profession, started in the year 2010. Then under Faculty of Technology and Science, we have again 2 institutions. One is Manipal Institute of Technology, Bengaluru, and the other one, SMI, Srishti Manipal Institute of Art, Design and Technology. The third discipline is the Faculty of Management, Liberal Arts, Humanities, Social Sciences and Law. Again, under this we have 5 institutions and teaching departments, and all these institutions and teaching departments started in the year 2022. The first one is the TAPMI, TAPI Management Institution, Bengaluru. Then DLHS, Department of Liberal Arts, Humanities, Social Sciences. DPP, Department of Public Policy. DOC, Department of Commerce, and Manipal Law School, Bangalore. So these are our academic blocks. So totally, we are planning to have 8 academic blocks in this campus, which can accommodate around 20,000 students in this campus. And all these infrastructure will be ready by 2026. As of now, as I already mentioned, 4 academic blocks are ready and 4 more are under construction. So these are some of the interiors and the facilities inside the academic blocks. Coming to the hostel blocks, as I already mentioned, we are planning to have 4 hostel blocks. 3 are already operational. Around 1,900 students are staying in the campus in the hostels. And the 4th block, again, the 50% of the 4th block, it will be operational by this August 15th. Again, 1,850 more beds will be added by this August. So with the completion of all these hostel blocks, we'll be having around 5,622 beds on campus. So these are some of the central facilities: food court with auditorium, indoor sports complex. So these 2 facilities are already ready. The administration block, it is under construction. By December, that will be ready. The multi-level car parking, again, it is under construction. Once it is ready, it can house 1,700 cars. And we have other utility and service blocks. Again, these are some of the central facilities. In the academic block 4, we have the auditorium, AB4 auditorium. The library, again, we are coming up with a central library in a separate building. So again, within a span of around 1 year, so that facility will also be ready. Then Dr. Ramdas M. Pai Convention Hall, it is a 1,100-seater state-of-the-art auditorium. Then the main food court, we have 1 more food court in the Marina Sports Complex, amphitheater. So like this, all this infrastructure is already ready and it is ready to occupy and ready to use. So these are some of the outdoor sports facilities. We have a cricket ground, a football ground, and the 2 basketball courts, 2 tennis courts, 2 volleyball courts, 4 cricket practice nets. Apart from that, we have a state-of-the-art indoor multi-level sports complex, which is called as Marina, almost around 1,75,000 square feet area. We have all these facilities in this building. We have a basketball court, volleyball court, 4 badminton courts, table tennis courts, tennis, then gym, steam and sauna bath. So all these facilities are coming up. Again, this building will be inaugurated on August 12th. So from August 12th onwards, so this will be for use for all the students and for the staff. So these are some of the interior images of the facilities of the indoor sports complex. So 24, apart from this, once again coming back to Mahe, 24 distinguished scientists from Mahe have made us proud by featuring in the list of world's top 2 percentile scientists this year. Amongst these 24 researchers, 5 researchers are consistently figured from the last 3 years. Mahe takes immense pride in the academic achievements of our alumni. The alumni relations team at Mahe is earnestly working to establish enduring connections with all our alumni base of more than 250,000. Achievements of our alumni continue to make us proud as they hold very important and prestigious positions across the globe. Dr. Ranjan Pai, the president of Mahe Trust and the chairman of Manipal Education and Medical Group, is at the forefront of Manipal Group's initiatives in the field of education, healthcare and research. Building upon the group's 7 decades of legacy, he has led its continuous expansion in higher education and healthcare, both nationally and internationally. So in closing, let me once again welcome you all to Mahe, Bengaluru and the Department of Public Policy. We are excited to have you here, you to join the academic community and look forward to the incredible contributions you will make. Your journey starts now and we are here to support you every step of the way. So that's all from my side. Thank you and wish you all the best.
Thank you, Dr. Prabhu. Now we have a special book release session written by Dr. A. Ravindra, IAS, retired. Name of the book is Governing Urban India, Policy and Practice. I would like to briefly introduce Dr. Ravindra to you all. Dr. Ravindra was an officer of the Indian Administrative Service, served in various capacities in government and retired as Chief Secretary, Government of Karnataka. He holds a PhD in urban studies and has long experience of working in different capacities in the urban sector as Secretary to Government of Karnataka, Housing and Urban Development, Commissioner of Bangalore City Municipal Corporation and Chairman, Bangalore Development Authority, and has made significant contribution in the fields of public policy and urban governance. He was instrumental in reforming the property tax system in Bangalore, initiating Bangalore Metro Rail project and setting up Swabhimana, platform for improving urban governance with people's participation. He has participated in a number of national and international conferences and seminars. He has published a number of books, papers, articles on issues of public policy, urban governance, and of general interest. His book include Urban Land Policy, Metropolitan Bangalore, A Management Perspective, Governing an Indian State, Karnataka in Focus, recently Governing Urban India, Policy and Practice. So please give a warm welcome to Dr. Ravindra. So now I request to move forward with the book release session. Now, on behalf of the Department of Public Policy, we would like to offer a small token of appreciation to our chief guest. I would like to request to Dr. Raghavendra Prabhu to offer the token of appreciation to A. Ravindra. Now I request Dr. Harini Santhanam to offer the token of appreciation to Dr. Raghavendra Prabhu. Now again, I request Dr. Prabhu to offer the token of appreciation to Dr. Harini Santhanam. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Now we'll have a short review of Dr. Ravindra's book, and the review would be done by Dr. Annapurna Ravichandran, a professor of practice at the Department of Public Policy. So I welcome Dr. Annapurna to review the book and give her insights.
Thank you very much, Dr. Priyanka. Good afternoon to the students and parents. Welcome. I would like to say something, Dr. Harini, if I may. I'm as new as you all are in this. I just joined yesterday as a professor of practice, and I was very inspired by Dr. Prabhu's presentation. I think more than you all, I'm excited to be here. You know, wow, this is the campus, and being over 60 years old, you know, coming back to academics for me is, I think this is like the icing on the cake. Thank you, Dr. Harini, for the opportunity, and Dr. Prabhu, with whom I had spoken formally. So formally welcome all of you all. The second exciting thing for me is to be asked to review this book written by Dr. Ravindra. For me, Dr. Ravindra, in quote, unquote, was like my boss, but not my boss. He was a chairperson of an organization that I used to work with, a think tank. So I think I have been very lucky in having several interactions with him, professionally, personally, everything. This is my paper. Yeah, I don't know what to talk. And the other, over a period of time while talking, that's over 5 years, I know Dr. Ravindra, I started stalking him and all his articles. I read all his articles. He writes regularly in the Deccan Herald, and very well written. I think that comes out from his practice as a practitioner and as a government person. You know, being the ex-chief secretary, he's brought in his practice, his experience in all his writing. And what is very, very knowledgeable in his writings is the practicality of the subjects he picks up. So when Dr. Harini called me and she said, Dr. Annapurna, we would like you to do, I said, I'm not an expert in this field, but I'll be happy to do that. And I've just written few words about what I read about this book, my experience, if I may do so. Urbanization has been knocking at the doors. It has the power to transform the country and set it rolling towards economic transition. Is the country prepared enough to plan or manage the projected urbanization, or would it be left to the chances of survival through laissez-faire? Wrote Dr. K. Rajeshwara Rao, Special Secretary, National Institute for Transforming India, Government of India in a report on urban planning capacity in India. I found this very interesting. To respond to this question by Dr. Rao, I say yes. And the book on governing urban India policy and practice, written by Dr. A. Ravindra, provides several excellent solutions and answers. Why I say solutions is, in the field of public policy and programs, it is not always the success of the policy that's seen, it's always the challenges that is seen. And as students of public policy, this is one thing you all will be coming across, and as young policy would-be analysts, policy persons, you will have with your young mind, think about what solutions can we give? How can we solve this problem? It affects me, it affects my neighbor, it affects everyone. Keeping in mind his vast experience, both as a practitioner and as an author, Dr. Ravindra vividly describes that urbanization in India should strongly focus on governance, which provides a framework in the states of India. He brings forth some very important points and relevant and important points in his book. To name some of them, because I don't want to go through this book is going to be available in the library, and we are going to have sessions where we are going to read it together and discuss it, and probably if Dr. Ravindra has time, we could invite him to join us also when we have this presentation, because that's one of the lucky things that you all are going to experience at Mahe, the Department of Public Policy, where we actually have experienced people like Dr. Ravindra and other people coming and talking to you about their work. It's not just going to be theory, it's going to be a lot of practicality. No. Okay. So the first thing he writes about is the challenges and opportunities that India faces, challenges in terms of governing the human, social, financial, and environmental capital of this process, where he explains, urban areas have increasingly become central to society, culture, and the economy that define who we are as a civilization. The next point he emphasizes and highlights the dissensions between various stakeholders, audience, like the government, policy, and practice. We all must remember, and you all will get to learn as you all start your course, all policies, for it to be a success, is not just the government. It's public like us, it's academic institutions, it is NGOs, it is think tanks, all who come together to make a policy successful. And we always keep saying the government doesn't know, what do we do to make the government? And I think this book brings out some excellent examples of that. It must be appreciated, Dr. Ravindra has used his vast expertise, which is knowledge and experience as an administrator in providing various aspects that makes to or breaks urban infrastructure. Remember, everything is never a success. There should be failures, because we build on failures and we learn. Others will be in this glory of, I'm the best, I'm the best, I'm the best. Of course, I'm the best, but I want to be better. I want to be much more better. So what makes the book more interesting is in narrating his personal experiences, which makes the book a reality and realization, rather than just some words put together in these 300, 400 pages book. It's not just that. It's a lot of reality that comes in. Finally, the book highlights a cohesive approach and discusses and moots the ideas of power sharing in urban governance. To include, I personally believe that the book aptly resonates to SDG goals 9 and 11. SDG 9 being build resilient infrastructure, promote inclusive and sustainable industrialization, and foster innovation. SDG 11 being make cities and human settlements inclusive, safe, resilient, and sustainable. Once again, congratulations, Dr. Ravindra sir, for bringing out this excellent book, and we are lucky to have a copy of it to read it. because today reading, in my opinion, has become a little less for many of us. I think this book should revive our passion to read. Okay? And also I would like to thank Mahe, Dr. Harini and team for giving me an opportunity to share some thoughts from my side on this book. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Annapurna. Now let's hear from Dr. Ravindra once more as he will deliver the inaugural address. So please give a warm welcome to Dr. Ravindra, sir. I request you to deliver the inaugural address.
Deputy Registrar of Mahe University Bengaluru campus, Mr. Ravindra, and Dr. Harini Santhanam, Head of the Public Policy Department, other staff and friends. First of all, let me say how delighted I am to participate in this inaugural of the Public Policy Program second year, and it's nice to see a lot of young people come and take up studies on public policy. I think Dr. Ravindra has explained in detail about not only the importance of all the opportunities that Mahe offers, but also the interdisciplinary nature of studies here offered here. You know, you have technology, engineering, law, social sciences, and everything. I mean, so the first point I would like to emphasize is that public policy is intersectoral, multidisciplinary. It's not a single discipline, you know. See, earlier there was no such discipline as public policy. Everything was included in public administration. When we were studying, it was called public administration. And it was not so comprehensive. Now, public policy has received a lot of importance. So, because, number one, you see, public policy has an impact on all other activities. And that is because it involves decision making at the highest level. See, all decisions are made mostly at the political level, whether at the state or at the center. And every such decision, especially major decisions, affect the people at large. I mean, this is the thing, whatever the field, it may be economics, politics, science, technology, law. Just to give you one example, which can be very telling. Some couple of years back we were going through that phase called COVID, isn't it? COVID-19, when everybody was affected. And then what did the government do? One fine morning, our Prime Minister announced that there is going to be a lockdown. Isn't it? From tonight, he said from midnight, whenever it was. And everyone was taken aback. I mean, you can't go out anywhere. A lot of restrictions were imposed. In movement, you can't take out your vehicles, no office, no school, no college, no transport. Then what about food? So you have to manage with your own food, but fortunately some delivery by that system was provided to some extent. Whatever, I'll not go into the details, how we all went through. All that because one decision, maybe at the highest level, but it is a public policy decision. It is the policy of the government to contain the spread of COVID. It is a very good intention. And maybe partly we did succeed. And compared to many other countries, see, more people died in the US than in India. In Italy, dead bodies were coming out just like that. So whatever it is, I'm only highlighting its importance. But another decision of the Prime Minister also had, affected the people adversely in many ways. You know what is that? demonetization. That is also a public policy decision. So it affected everyone, especially the lower sections of society. You can't even go and draw money from the bank. And all that happened. Oh, okay, I will not go into the details. Just to illustrate the importance of, or any other decision, even at the law. Let us take any example from the city. We all live in cities. Now we are in Bengaluru, you may be living in Delhi or Mumbai or Chennai or Thiruvananthapuram or whatever it is, You see the state of cities now. Cities are becoming more chaotic. They are progressing, no doubt. Cities are called the engines of economic growth. Without economic growth and cities prospering, our GDP won't go up to that level. So that is absolutely necessary that you all come here, new institutions in cities. Mahe won't set up such a big campus in some small town like Bijapur or Gulbarga. Even Bangalore has Manipal, but this recognizing the importance of Bangalore as an IT city, expanding, people coming in. But at the same time, we look at the state of services, civic services, traffic jams. Now for me to come from my house to here takes more than 1 hour if the traffic is smooth. While going back, I will face the music, it will be maybe 2 hours. So issues relating to transportation, public transport, things like that. Or it may be simple thing like, garbage collection, solid waste. That is also a public policy. Or more pertinently, it becomes governance, public policy in action. See, ultimately, as Dr. Annapurna was mentioning, the practice that counts. So I, as a civil servant, had experience both in policy making and in practice. So at the government level, I was secretary to government, I was instrumental in framing some policy, at least in assisting. As commissioner of the city corporation, I was engaged in the actual practice to oversee garbage clearance, drainage clearance, collecting property tax from citizens again. So I have some experience both in policy and practice, but I am not a professor of practice like Dr. Annapurna. So that is different. It's good. That's a new avatar she is now in Mahe. I think Mahe gives an opportunity even for others to come and share their experiences. So the significance of public policy is very widespread, and it will become more and more important. And that is what people don't realize. So very often in academic institute colleges, they think public policy, should I take that course? And some of you might have also been under that dilemma. Should I go for public policy? Should I go for something else? Whatever law, or continue my studies in economics, or whatever it is. That you have chosen public policy, please don't regret, because it has, even employment opportunities are there. Very often you may wonder, anybody, coming for a PG study, the next thought in the mind is, where will I get my job, or what do I do next? Isn't it? So now, see, number one, in government itself, I find they are taking people from the private sector, and this is not NGOs anywhere, qualified in public policy. For some attachment, they will give you 1 year, 2 years attachment to a particular department. You are also well paid. So you also get trained in government or public affairs, let us say, in general. See, there are also, if you these MPs, members of parliament. So in the parliament, there is a parliament secretariat is one, and the MPs engage a lot of people to do research. They want speak in parliament, but especially for ministers, they need a lot of data, information. Today, that is very another big field, importance. That's why we speak about what is called data-based policy making, or evidence-based policy making. So your policy making cannot be in the air. You need a lot of data. Also, I mean, if you want to make a good decision. For instance, to give you an example, now you take a thing like inflation. Budget. The budget is also a political document. It's not purely an economic document. So like this, one can go on expanding. I will not spend too much time. So I would highly recommend that, you apart from your regular course study and all that, maybe you can organize some small workshops or seminars on topics like these, which may not necessarily be part of your syllabus, but which impinges on your public policy as a whole, and which will be very useful. You have to combine, you must know what is policy, what is black, and law. See, our policies are also based on law. Everything, flows from legislation. Today, for instance, the big debate going on reservations, isn't it? So our reservation policy can be, argued in several ways. It is aimed at bringing up social equality. equal opportunity to all categories of society. It's a very noble intention because it is true in our country still poverty is there, social backwardness, rural areas, all that. But how do you frame the policy? Is it really equitable? There's a difference between equality and equity. So equity should be the criterion. So does a policy satisfy the criterion of equity? That can be a big discussion for you today because inequalities, so much being written on inequalities. So like this, as I said, it is there. And as you go by, you can also choose, specialize an area within this broad spectrum to study. That will help you later. You can join consultant law consultancies if you are specialized in something, relating to policy. Policy issues are important there. I hope you will make use of all the facilities available here. I don't think there are many institutions in Bengaluru which offer so many facilities, including sports. I was really astonished to see. I wish I had been a student here. I feel envious because in those days, in the 60s, when I passed out, hardly any. I had to cycle to my college. Not even two-wheelers was a luxury. Couldn't afford. That is a let alone car and all of that. That's no question of all that. And the hostel facilities, our hostel facilities used to be so bad those days. Just some food, khana, mil gaya to theek hai, something like that. Even today, there are so many, I hear, not to mention, see this, you are learning a lot about these coaching centers, quota, etc. I know many students after this, those who want to appear for competitive exams, you may also be interested. They go and join there. I believe some of the hostels are so bad, whether in terms of accommodation or food and all that. But you look at the aspirations of youngsters, youth, this is again a big problem. Youth, only matching aspirations with achievement. Lakhs of people appear in that NEET exam mess. Some 23, 24 lakhs appeared. How many can get in? Some few thousand or 1 lakh or 1.5 lakh seats. Similarly in civil services. So you have plenty of food for thought, for study. As Dr. Annapurna said, you must learn to read books. Nowadays, reading habit is gone because everything is on your mobile. WhatsApp. WhatsApp has become our book, it has become the friend, everything. Without that, we can't survive. But there are so many, you will lose, wonderful books from ancient times, our scriptures, even our literature, everything. Even relating to public policy, for instance, Kautilya's Arthashastra is a book on public policy, governance, administration, how to rule, how to administer, everything. Some of these things, that also you must learn. Get your, and down the line, Machiavelli's, you heard of Machiavelli, The Prince, he has written a book called The Prince. So like that, I remember now we come down to modern days, 19th, 20th centuries, fantastic. So let me not take more time, and there will be plenty of time later for you to study and all that. Let me wish you all the best. I do hope you will have a very fruitful as well as enjoyable time and make use of all the facilities. You have an inspiring leader in Dr. Harini here. She is certainly very, very enthusiastic, committed. She wants to do things, so you must certainly make use of the facilities and opportunities available here. I would like to congratulate her and wish her also all the best. Dr. Annapurna and the others engaged here, for the opportunity. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for providing your insights on the importance of public policy. Now we are moving forward to conclude this session. So to conclude this session, we will now have the vote of thanks delivered by Dr. Prashant Kumar Chaudhary, an assistant professor at the Department of Public Policy. So let's welcome Dr. Prashant for a vote of thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Priyanka. Hello and good afternoon, everyone. It's my honor and privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of Department of Public Policy. A heartfelt thanks to our chief guest, Sri A. Ravindra, for gracing us with your presence and inaugural speech. We were greatly benefited by your speech, sir. Thank you for joining us on our orientation day at the Department of Public Policy. I would also like to extend my gratitude to our Deputy Registrar, Dr. Raghavendra Prabhu, for delivering the presidential address and taking the time to be with us today. Thank you for coming and joining with us, sir. A special thank to Dr. Annapurna Ravichandran for sharing the short review of Sri Ravindra's book on innovation in public policy with us. I'm sure this book, Governing Urban India, Policy and Practice, will help students and policymakers alike to understand the complexities of urban governance. Your contributions were incredibly valuable and appreciated. I would also like to acknowledge the efforts of Dr. Harini Santanam, Head of the Department of Public Policy, for her dedication and hard work in making this event a success. Thank you, ma'am. A big thank you to all the volunteers who worked tirelessly behind the scenes. I like to thank Admin Executive, Ms. Sri Lakshmi T, our PhD scholars, IT team, admin team, catering team, and all the teams who were behind the scenes working with us. Thank you to all of them. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all of you, students, parents, relatives, for being here and participating. Without you, this event would not have been possible. Once again, thank you all for having and coming with us today. With this, we conclude our event. Thank you and have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
So the event is not yet over. We're just going to take a small 5-minute break and then we'll come back. We have heads of other departments, as I mentioned here. We have our chief librarian here. We have our director from the Student Affairs of Bangalore campus here. We have Mr. Kanu Rodriguez, who's the Deputy Registrar of Evaluations. We have our IT head here, Mr. Prashant, who will actually talk to you about the various facilities and services that we offer, which Dr. Prabhu had mentioned earlier to you in detail. Okay, so we'll be back again. Please take a 5 minutes break.
Welcome back everyone. Now we are starting our next session. The next session is a talk on regulations and evaluations. We have Mr. Kodir, our Deputy Registrar of Evaluation.
Talk on regulations and evaluation.
Here, so that there will be no doubts later. Because students usually have doubts after results. So better, yeah, that is there. Okay. So university is completely going with the continuous evaluation process. They want to make more continuous evaluation and less pedagogical evaluations. So continuous evaluation, earlier it was 30 to 70, 30 is to 70. 30 is continuous, 70% used to be end-sem examinations. But now we have come up to 50-50. 50% is continuous evaluation, that is internal assessment what you call, and then it will come 50% as end-sem evaluation. That will be one set of examinations which will be conducted by us, that is entirely with the evaluation office. But this rest 50% will be entirely with the institution. Okay, and there is one more condition for attending the examination is attendance. 75% of attendance is compulsory for each and every paper to attend that, you to be qualified for that examinations of end-sem examination especially. If you are not qualified for this, we will consider as detained or DT. Okay. So this is our grading pattern. So if you can see that this, there are letters here. These are our grading letters which represent grade points. So A plus means 10 grade points. Up till A, B, C, D, E, that is 5, and below 5 means you are failed. So there I have written failed means F means failed, I means incomplete. I will explain you what is this. DT means detained. This you understood, I think. DT, those who have less than 75%, they are not able to sit for the examinations and they will be DT. They have to repeat the complete course next semester, next year, that for that matter. Okay. I means incomplete. This I will explain. What is incomplete? Actually, what happens during that exam, somebody may fall sick and they are not able to attend the exam. That is one case. If the university or your institution sends you somewhere for some educational purpose, for that also, or sports purpose, which is prior approved, not after coming. Before going, you should take the approval of the HOD and then you can go ahead, and they will in turn give us that he is or she is not able to attend the exam, please provide I grade. So we will provide I grade. Now I grade and F grade, there are two grades, both are failed, correct? For that matter. So what is the difference between this? That also you must know. So if you write an exam and get less than 35% or 40%, you are failed. Okay, that is one benchmark and you are failed. That is called as F. Here F grade, we will give second chance in sitting makeup exam. That I'll again explain how the makeup exam goes. And if you pass in that, taking F grade previous and passing in makeup exam, that second exam we call within 1 month after the result, we will have one more exam that is called as makeup exam. If you pass in that, then you are capped to C. Maximum you can get 70%, that is an average it is 70%. But even if you score 100 out of 100, it is capped to C. This is very important because you should cross to complete in first place. Then it is A plus you will get 100 out of 100. If you clear that same thing out of 100 out of 100, you will not get this, you will get C. But for I grade, you can come up to A plus. That is not capped, because that is the logic is very simple, that for I grade it is the first attempt, for those who are failed it is the second attempt. That penalty is there. Clear? So we are clearly going with the, this is how your subject credits are calculated. This is your subject 1, subject 2, subject 3. Here I have written block, but it is not block. Now it is converted into semester. Earlier it was block system, block 1, block 2, block 3 in the first semester like, and 4, 5, 6 will be the second. But now for you and all it will come semester 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So if you, whatever it is, this you leave it. And if the calculation is subject 3, 6, that is 5 credits, those things will add, and internship is there, that is. So all of them you should attend. That is the main purpose here. Next is how the credits are calculated. You see promotion policy. What is the promotion policy? You see 1, 2, 3, 4. If you consider this as semester and there are 5 subjects and 20 credits is the maximum total 20 credits of each semester, then first and second semester, this is first year to second year to go. You should have at least 50% of the credits. Clear? So if you have less than 50%, whatever it is, this number may not resemble it for your actual career, that because the subjects are changed this year. So number of subjects also have changed. So these figures also will change. But whatever it is, it will be 50% you have to cover out of both 1 and 2 semester to go for second year. Only for a year, not for a semester. But again, third year if you are there, then it is the same. Second to third year, that is again the same. Clear? So promotion policy is clear. Then coming to how do we grade? See, the grading is very clearly given. So we will calculate the CGPA like this. This is block GPA we have get. Now semester GPA it will get. That is fine. Summation of credits into grade point divided by total number of credits. So for this it will come 54 by 6. This is for semester we have calculated. One block we have calculated. So it will come 9. Hope you understood this calculation. See, if this is semester 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then again this summation of credits into SGPA divided by total number of credits. Got it? 6.7.15, 10 into 7.13, that's so much, divided by total number of credits for all, across all. This is, for you now it will be coming as semester. Clear calculation? Because this is, there will be some papers, this calculation if you go with the marks card, sometimes it may be wrong because some papers they are not taken for credits, that is there. I don't think in, yeah. So it is not considered for calculation, but for credits it is considered, not for GPA. Such papers will be there. Then during this calculation you should eliminate that credits and this, then you have to go for the calculation. This is our simple process. We go by this evaluation process. See, internal assessment is there and some exam there. 2 types of evaluation, that is 50% and 50%. Here it may be quiz, mid-sem assignment or any work given to you. So depends on your pedagogy how it goes. And then both the NSEM and this will come to us and then we will process the results. So this is how it goes, our process. We don't have paper and pen examinations, but we have EPAD examinations. Here 2 things to be very careful and you should know that. First is registration for the EPAD, that we will make arrangement for registration. This is a biometric device going on. So we go with the paperless exams. So no papers are used, everything should be written on this and those will be automatically gone for evaluators and then evaluated papers and the results will come back. So here to write this exam you should get this registered first, biometric registration. That is very important. Your biometric thumb and iris scan will be there. Depending on any one of that you will be allowed to write the exam and your paper will be mapped to you and it will automatically come to that system depending on your biometric verification. So that is very important here. And second thing is practice on this. We will give some practical sessions so that you can write, scribble, do anything on that. During that time you use the full time to make all the experiments what you want to do. That means making the pencil thick, keeping an art or bringing down the scale, or there is calculator, there is reference material, everything will be there in that, and those things and all you experiment because you will be going to write the examinations later. You make a practice for 1 day or 2 days, that is fine, but make it very well practiced because later on otherwise you will feel difficulty in drawing the graph and all. You have to draw some art, that is also there, lines how to draw, those things, everything is available in this. So you should make experiment and learn it, that's it, during the practice session. Don't learn it during the examinations. Then teacher will also learn to give the exam marks there freshly. So that is one thing. So from last 2 years we have saved nearly 7 lakh sheets using this pattern and nearly 84 trees are saved in this way. That is the good part of this e-pads. Then we will have this admit card given to you. This admit card is one side for document for you that you have written the exam. The other part is very much necessary to you to read. There is clearly written what should be done in the examination hall and what should not be done. That should not be done should be put in the brains. Because usually what they will do, they will skip that. Sorry sir, I had my mobile in my pocket, I was not knowing. Very simple answer. So no excuse for that also. So that is very much we will listen, we will come to listen that all the things are there in that. No material should be there, no scribbling anything on the body parts. Everything is there written, but still they will come and tell. And this is also given, and in notice board also they put, and they will mail also. Still they will tell, I was not knowing, which is not accepted. So better these things, be careful, because we don't want you to lose one paper or 1 year or this. There are different layers of punishments for this. So we don't want that you to face that, but better be careful. Even if you fail, that is fine, but if you are going out, then you may get second chance or not giving second chance, it depends on that days. These are our malpractice guidelines. So what happens if what is done? Like, means what is the corpus of punishment? Display agudilva? Okay, that's fine. If you can see that, first punishment will be that termination of paper, that is that because I grade, that is, okay. Second is possession of mobile on or off condition, immaterial. That paper will be gone. No second question is asked. It is clearly written on this, and this will be published in the notice board also. Now also I am telling, so better. Okay, don't tell that I was not knowing this. Second is more dangerous than that. Level 2. Level 2 is that you have a mobile, it's on condition. You have a material on this, photo, screenshot, somebody sent messages in WhatsApp or your own social network. That will be all counted. That is, and something written on the desk, on hand, on back side of the calculator. You will tell all these reasons I have heard from my experience, that writing on the calculator, this was written in the library, I was not getting paper there, so I have written here. This is the answer later they will give, but no excuse. A library, they don't give paper to write, so they are writing on the calculator. Sir, this is for you. Yes, sir. And then, that is for that, your whole that semester, whatever written in the admit card will be washed out. All will be F, irrespective of your earlier or later. Don't tell that yesterday my paper was also F. Yes, correct. That yesterday's also is F. Today's also is F. Tomorrow's, you can't sit. Clear? So why I am telling this is, here more people will think that only today's paper will go. No, what is that? No, yesterday's also will be on the stake. That risk is there here in this. Now this repeated. This semester I got off. This semester I did level number 1. The next semester again level number 1 will amount to this. There is only one charge here, repeated offense. Repeated offense it is, that is full entire semester will be blank. So all will be F, and you can, in this case at least we will give you to sit for the exam immediately in the makeup, that is 1 month. And nothing is written on your admit card or somewhere marks card and all. But in this case, everything will be there, and you cannot sit for the exam for 1 year. Second offense. So be careful while making this and this. And the third one is, you know that, vandalizing something and making harm to the property of teachers or staff, that those things, that will be taken separate action. Clear? This point I am telling because later students will tell that I was not knowing this. So there is no excuse for that also. Even they are not knowing, better parents and students, let them know that. Yes, our result, how it goes, like paper, examination. Once the exams are over, before results, teacher will correct your marks, correct your papers, and it is provided for you to see the marks awarded, how you have written and what are the marks given. So this is for a fair evaluation to be happening if you are not satisfied with the marks. For example, it is a 10 marks question, teacher has given 1 marks. You can clearly tell, I wanted 5 marks, you have not given. You can write there. There is a box, you can write there. And you can submit the paper. Whatever questions you want to tell, you can directly tell. And this will go to second evaluation. And second evaluation, the teacher will see that what he has written. And if she feels that I have given 5 marks, still he is crying, I will give him 2 marks. That is also fine. Strict evaluation may happen that time. Initial evaluation may be liberal. So you be careful before pointing up the question and answer and comment. If you leave it blank and submit, no verification will be done. If you make a verification, you have to put a comment on that. Each question you can put a comment, or full paper also you can put a comment that my full question paper is not corrected correct. That is also fine. Most welcome. But the thing is, teacher will evaluate very strictly next time, and then she will write the comment, not accepted, and given 0 marks. That is also there. Or she may write that, oh, I have given by mistake 1 mark instead of 10 marks. That also is possible. So both the sides it is possible. So be careful while writing the comments. If you write the comments, it will be reassigned for corrections. Otherwise, it is not done. This is before the results. There is nothing called as re-evaluation. Earlier we had re-evaluation. From last year onwards, we have removed that, no re-evaluation. So if you, once the result is over, you cannot see the paper, there is no question of re-evaluation also. You will be knowing the IA marks. Teacher will give you the IA marks in the classes. Final IA marks, yours out of 50 is this much. They will tell. If you have any changes to be done, I was supposed to get 45 out of 50, you are given 30, that you can ask respective teacher and get it resolved. No question later. And after seeing this paper, once the result is processed, you are not able to do anything. It is freezed. Once the makeup exam is over, no changes will happen. For makeup exam also, we do the same thing. Before results, re-evaluation is not there here. Instead of that, paper seeing will be there. We will remove these two and then results. Earlier, we used to do results first, then re-evaluation, then again results. But now, there is no, here they have to give the re-evaluation fees. But here nothing is there. It's fully free. And only 1 or 2 days is given for paper seeing, not like 1 week is given immediately after exam. Usually 2 to 3 extra days will be taken for evaluation. The last exam plus 3 days. Then you will be given for the evaluation, paper seeing, sorry. Once you see the papers and that date is over, it will be freezed. Clear? So this is the new process you should know, and you have a fair chance to represent your queries, and there is a fair chance for teacher for evaluation second time. Any questions? Re-registration, madam, you want me to say? Re-registration, those are failed or DT. Failed in makeup and DT, they have to re-register for the paper. Re-registration is a process where the earlier marks will be 0. So no internal will be there, no external will be there, no attendance will be there, everything will be 0. And after re-registration, you should acquire all this. Attendance should be there for, again you have to sit for that class and get the attendance. Again IA should be recovered, and then you will get the chance to sit for the end SEM exam. Again the same process, 2 process. Exam, full grading is there, no partial grading for re-registration case, because it is they will be taking as a fresh one. Clear? And then writing the exams. Any questions? Most welcome. Yeah.
Re-registration is in what case?
Re-registration means now semester is over. Okay. Still one paper is there. He has gone for second semester. Okay. Still one paper is there and he has gone for second semester. But first paper is still pending. Okay. That paper he has to re-register and close. Individual paper. Only one paper. If he is detained for all the subjects, then re-registration for full semester he has to do. That is comes under when you get no 50% of credits and all, then there are usually 4 or 5 papers will be there. He has to sit for all the papers, get passed and come for the next semester. He will be wasting his 1 year. Here also, even and odd semesters are there. Even semester papers are done in the even semester only, because that semester is not running, and especially we cannot run for 1 or 2 candidates. So odd semester. So he has to wait for 1 more semester to be end, and 3rd semester he will write first semester paper. 4th semester he will write second semester paper if it is pending. He can re-register during that time only. Yeah. Anything else? Any questions? Because later on we will not be reaching you directly. We will be reaching through your HOD or exam coordinator. That's it. Parents, if you have any concerns. Yeah. Hope there are no questions. Thank you. All the best for you.
Thank you, sir, for briefing the students on evaluation and regulations. Now I would like to welcome J. Binod, who will talk about the on-campus and travel amenities.
So, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today for DPPPG Orientation Program 2024. My name is Vinod. I am from the General Service Department. I am pleased to provide you a quick overview of our department with supports we offer at Mahe, Bengaluru. Our goal is to ensure a safe, efficient, and enriching environment for our students, faculty, staffs, and visitors. Our department encompasses several key areas, including facility services, ancillary services, medical services, and security services. Our department is spearheaded by Mr. Baswaraj Kupasat, Deputy Director, and this is our core team. And I am responsible for ancillary services, which comprises of food and beverages, transportation service, hotel booking, travel desk, and laundry operations. And my colleague, Mr. Mohan, will oversee facility services, which include projects and technical support, estate and environment, fire and safety services, and housekeeping. And Ms. Devi will manage medical and administrative support services, inventory and logistics services, and statutory compliance. And Mr. Patrick will be in charge of security services, ensuring effective coverage and consistency in managing security process in the campus. Let me give you a brief overview of various functions and areas within the General Service Department. Facility and soft services. So whereas you can just have a look on the escalation matrix of the technical services. So this is our Department 1. Our Department of Facility and Soft Service is responsible for the management and maintenance of all campus buildings, structures, capital goods, equipment, and landscaping. We oversee
fire safety and coordinate closely with the projects team, providing essential resource from the inception of a projects. Our services extend to outside hostel as well by Mahe, Bengaluru, ensuring that all the students residing there benefit from the same high standards of care and support. And coming to soft service, we operate within the framework of our energy and environment policy, recognizing our environment as a living entity, sustaining and protecting. And this is the escalation matrix for the soft services. And coming to fire and safety, it's a crucial in minimizing the risk of fire-related damage. We implement measures to prevent uncontrolled fires and limit the spread and impact. These safety practices are integrated into both new construction and existing structures. And we provide essential training to building occupants to ensure their safety. And which is led by Mr. Mohan, and the escalation matrix are as follows. And coming to ancillary services like transport services, we provide the dedicated bus services for students, faculty and staff covering major areas of the cities. Around 11 new routes we have introduced. Currently we are operating with 11 routes, and a detailed list of these routes is available in our Mahe Bengaluru website. And you can just go through the escalation matrix, everything is available here. And coming to food and beverages, our Mahe BLR Bengaluru food court are the favored spot among students, known for its comfortable, centrally air-conditioned setting and a wide variety of dining option, which is managed by Blue Dove Hospitality and Canara Integrated Services. At Manipal Food Court, it's been managed by BDH. And in Marina Complex, Canara Integrated Services are providing the food. And there's a few pictures of food court. Which is served by two vendors, and it is Blue Dove Hospitality and Canara Integrated. And these are the few escalation matrix for this. And this is in Marina Complex for dining area. And for Chef Touch Canara Integrated Service escalation matrix. And coming to Ramdas Pai, Dr. Ramdas Pai Convention Hall, I'm delighted to present our conventional facility, a remarkable venue where classic elegance meets modern sophistication. The design fully air-conditioned auditorium can comfortably accommodate around 1,100 guests, and it is outfitted with state-of-art audio-visual technology. And coming to laundry services, our ultra-modern in-house laundry service provides a hassle-free experience. We offer washing, drying, folding, and ironing services within a quick turnaround time of approximately within 1 or 2 hours. And this is the escalation matrix for laundry service. And medical services, our medical service center situated on the ground floor of HB3 block, which is equipped with 4 beds and essential medical support. A medical officer is available during the university hours, while a staff nurse is on duty around the clock of providing like comprehensive care and support to the Mahe Bengaluru community. Additionally, we have an advanced cardiac life system ambulance on site for emergency transportation of the patient to the Manipal hospital or nearby hospital. And coming to our safety and security, our top priority is to ensure the safety and security of everyone on campus, student, faculty, staff, guests, and visitors. We are dedicated to safeguarding university property, including buildings, grounds, and equipments. In emergencies, we are ready to respond swiftly and appropriately while operating with the legal boundaries of our authority. And here are few vertical-wise contact details in terms of like 24/7 shift duty, cell phones, everything. It's available here from the general services team. And in a conclusion, our commitment extends to providing exceptional services not only within the main campus but also to the outside hostel managed by Mahe Bengaluru. We continuously strive to enhance the quality of our facilities and services to support and a safe and thriving campus environment. And we continuously share all the information via emails to students, parents. So once again, thank you for your attention and being a part of this orientation. We Team General Services welcome you to Mahe Bengaluru once again. Thank you once again. Have a wonderful evening. So any questions?
Again, I request all of you to interact if you have any questions for the course on any of the services that you heard about.
Yes, sir.
So he's representing the general services as of now, but Mr. Vinod represents transport services specially.
Yeah.
Hostels are not available for PG students in the campus. So,
Sir, I just take care of transport, food and beverages, and laundry services. If you have any questions, so you can just please ask me.
About the transport.
Yes.
We need our child food.
Mm-hmm.
Not the
Yes. So that's what, sir. As I mentioned you in the Mahe Bengaluru website, official website, we have already posted a complete procedure, guidelines, everything. It's available. You can just go to Google and type Mahe Bengaluru transportation. So you'll get the complete brochure details, routing list, guidelines, and how to make the payment, routing details, everything. It's available.
we'll also be circulating emails from the department once we get the entire admission list ready and, the emails are allotted to students. They all learn the email ID. So we'll be, sending emails on specific services that you would require. You can also respond to that.
Hostel. Sir. So hostel details, it is with the CSO team, madam. Yeah. But I am not aware on that.
This is taken care by a particular section called Chief Student Officer team. They will be looking after the hostel facilities. As of now, the hostel facilities are only for UG students because they are young and they need some kind of support. These students, as of now, it's not that, but still we are trying our best to provide that particular facility as well for some of the UG students who are badly in need of hostel facility. But as Madam rightly said, it's not there for each and we can't assure you that each and every student of this particular department will get that. It is not only related to the UP, for all the insurance, we have around 7, 8 teaching departments in all those things. Hostel facilities are not assured to PG students.
Yes. Mhm. So it's like university timings is around like, yeah. You can just give a call to the concerned person. Mr. Srinivas is there, Madhu is there, and then third bottom line, I'm the concerned person. So you can call me as well.
They will be, from the department side, all the students will be receiving complete information of bus routes.
Sir, link ಇದೆ. Yeah, ಇದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ. Everything is there. ಅದೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. I said,
But there are around 5 to 6 routes, if I'm not wrong.
So 11 routes. It's 11 routes which we are having.
There are 11 routes. All those details will be shared to all the students from the operating.
And it's available in the website as well now.
Yes. They will regularly, whenever there is change, they will immediately update that and make you people aware through email also. So to contact, if there is any problem or what is the process of taking up that particular facility, you just have to write an email to concerned officials, which is mentioned there in that, even in the website also it is there. DGS.mahevela or particularly transport.mahevela will be the transport.mahevela at 25 minutes. If you write an email to them, they have a specific template. They will immediately share it with you, so it will be easy for you to get that particular service. And if that is not happening for any reason, mail communication is not going properly, you can contact those numbers. All these PPTs also will be shared with you. So you have otherwise, from the department side, all these communications is for students. So it will reach you as soon as possible. Yeah. So maybe by today or
If I may add to what Dr. Arjuna is saying, I am getting admissions here already. So see, you have received a lot of mails from us. In fact, the provisional admission order that you have received, the provisional admission order itself is having the link to the transportation details and hostel. And we have requested you to write, so as Dr. Arjuna is saying, in case you wanted a transportation, you could have written to the transport department, they would have already assured the seat in one of the transport routes that are already planned. However, now that you are on the campus, please feel free to interact with the team. You can meet them in person and they will be able to do the reservations right away. So while the parents are here, while the students are here, please utilize this opportunity to meet them after the interaction and they will be able to assure you. As far as hostel is concerned, Dr. Arjuna has already clarified that we primarily are providing hostel to the UG student, but the list of PG students also I had shared with the Chief Student Officer, and she has written to each one of you requesting you to indicate if you are interested into a campus hostel. If you have indicated that choice that okay, I would like to take a campus hostel, then she is likely to revert back to you with the details of availability, if any, because until 31st July the allocation for the UG was happening. After that, she has to analyze. Now it is 2nd of August, she may not have analyzed. She will analyze if there are any options available for you and then she will write back to you. However, the hostel team has also shared details of certain PGs in and around, where our PG students are already staying. They are not managed by Mahe, but you are free to contact them and make your own arrangements. So although at this moment hostel accommodation in the campus is unlikely, but if you have indicated your preference, you are likely to receive an update within the next week, early next week. And transportation, feel free to write to them in the email, meet them, book that particular facility. Hostel team is also available. All these teams are currently available in the academic block 4, ground floor behind the reception. Admissions, hostel, transportation. So you can visit us in the academic block 4, ground floor during the working hours, which are between 8:30 to 5. You had a question. I think you wanted to ask something.
Because our child has received the email day for yesterday.
Okay.
The admission is reserved, but she has not received any kind of links for the hostel. So what do we do?
Sir, if you meet me after the orientation, I would like to discuss this with you because we have sent the email, but I will be able to tell you exactly which mail ID the mail has gone, where we have sent. I will discuss this with you. Yeah, thank you. No, so as far as the indication for your willingness to stay in the hostel, information has reached you. But when it comes to the booking of the hostel, the booking is facilitated via roll number. And roll number has already been rolled out to each one of you who have made the payment. And today this crowd is those who are admitted here. All of you have received your roll numbers already. You will have to log in to the SLCM portal as per the instruction given. If you refer to the offer letter, the instruction is very clearly saying that these are your login credentials to log in onto the SLCM portal and download your fee receipt containing the roll number. Please
please feel free to meet us. Meet us and the team in the admissions. We will be able to, demonstrate all these things to you.
In all the documents which are communicated from Mahe, carefully go through all those things which will address many of your valid, genuine concerns. Because based on the experiences with the parents and the students, we have we are regularly updating the documents which will be communicated to you.
Class or schedules, ma'am, we didn't get.
The classes will,
Thank you. In general, the classes will start at 9, okay? So you have to reach the campus at 8:30. 8:30 to 4:30 is the working hour, regular hours. We'll start the classes by 9, okay? And we'll go on till 4:30. These are the working hours. It will all be intimated to you on Monday. When you come, you're not going to right away start taking classes. We'll sensitize you to what kind of, what you're going to learn. The timetable will be given that day to you. Reading lists will be given. I think Arihant wanted the reading list to be given on Monday. We'll discuss how we will go about learning activities and teaching activities and how you will be evaluated on all the other things like fine prints of evaluation that Mr. Kanut mentioned to you. I will, sensitize all students to you on Monday.
As teachers, we are also so excited as you parents and the...
Because we are all from out of state.
Correct, ma'am.
Out of Bangalore.
Yeah. We have, everything is planned. We want to go step by step. That's the thing.
so the reason is also
Thank you, Mr. Vinod. Now I request Dr. Ishappa Bandi to talk on library etiquette of Mahe.
Okay. On screen. Yeah, good afternoon. So I'm here to discuss about the library facilities because it plays a vital role because you are all into a PG academics and you need to study a little more in depth, and for that you need lot of resources and which helps you to both online and offline. And the Mahe Bengaluru has a one advantage to all of you because it has multidisciplinary subjects, and all these subjects and units have a different library collection, and these collections are accessible to all of you. So that is a big advantage, I should say that, because public policy is an interdisciplinary subject which needs lot of other subject areas to be looked into, and we are here as a library team, and we have very strong online, offline resources available for all of you. So this is our new building, central library building, going to come by next academic year. And as of now, we are into transit spaces. We have 4 different locations, libraries are there for all the 8 different constituent units of the Mahe Bengaluru. And as I said, library will help you in academic and research pursuits, and it will be very supportive to all of you. And I should say that library should be a second classroom for all of you. So whenever you get time, please come into the library and make resources. As I said, there are 4 different libraries, not just TPP. You can walk into any of these libraries and you can make good use of these resources. And these are the print resources. We have almost 22,000 books if you are looking, because these are all accessible to all of you. So that's the reason. And these are the entitlements. You can take as a PG students 3 books and 2 books from other libraries. So and you have to return them on time, and otherwise you can also renew them online. So all these facilities, it will be online and automated systems in our campus. So these are the different technologies as far as libraries are concerned we are utilizing. One is Koha management software, which will help you to know what books are there. By sitting here, you can easily look for the books availability, and you can also put a hold on the book, and so that you can come and take the books and all that. And we have Open Athens software, which will help you to access e-journals, e-books from anywhere. Even as many of you are not staying in the campus, you can access these from your hostels, your home and all that. So that facility is called as Open Athens. Once you get your email IDs, we will registering you, and you will be able to access those resources. And we have Turnitin reports, Turnitin software, which will help not to copy and paste. So now you are reached to post-graduation, you need to work on your reports and the assignments by reading the repeated journals, repeated articles and books, so that this Turnitin report will give you how much percentage you have copied and all that. So that my advice is, don't copy paste, though that will be catch in the Turnitin software. And we have a lot of online databases, and these databases contains articles, the latest research, what has happened, published, and peer-reviewed content will be there. So always try to read these resources. Just don't go to Google. See, Google is okay for your general use, but when it comes to your academics and research, kindly use these resources. These are all paid resources. We are paying crores of rupees every year to subscribe such the standard online databases. So all these are available for your reading, and my suggestion is always try to use them, and it will be good for your academic and research purpose. And we have a Grammarly software which will help you to write all your academic thesis, reports and assignments. And also the Coursera. Coursera is additional courses if you want to take. This is the international platform where it will help you to take additional courses to get the certification. Nowadays, there is no limit, because don't just stick to your DPP program. Try to take some more additional courses and certification, which will help you in the course of your career development. So this is the DPP library, which is there in AB4 building on 5th floor, and you can visit that library. We have, along with the DPP, there are liberal arts, commerce, law books, so even regenerative medicine books. All this is there on 5th floor library. And similarly, another space is MIT, that is AB4 first floor. You will find this library, which has mainly engineering books, but which is available and accessible to all of you. And the timings are extended for this library, and you can come after your classes. You can spend time more after the classes and all that. And another library is SMI library, that is Srishti Manipal Institute. Next to this AB2, there is a Srishti Manipal building is there. There on the ground floor, you will find this library. And another is management library, which has TAPI Management Institute has a very extensive management books. If you are interested to read management books, kindly visit this space, which is accessible to all of you. So these are the timings of the library as of now, and as I said, AB4 first floor library is up to 9 p.m. And the nearer to your exams, we will extend this timings, and also the other libraries timings are up to 6 p.m. and all that. And this Saturday, Sunday, this library is open. So whenever you are in the campus, kindly come to the library. There are good spaces, discussion rooms, and all that. So as I said, we have computers also. When you want to access these databases, please come in and you can make use of these computers, discussion rooms, and we have reading spaces and all that. So along with the books, we have these magazines. So I'm very happy to see all of you in the library to browse through these magazines, journals, newspapers. See, this is current information you will all get from these resources, and these are available to you and made and accessible to all of you. So printing and photocopy section is there in AB4 library building, where it is a chargeable and outsourced one. So you can easily come there and take photocopies and printouts. And as I said, Open Athens is a platform where you can access e-journals, all standard peer-reviewed content from this platform. Once you get all your email IDs, we will register you on this platform, and we will be again taking one more session on how to log in and all that. So once you register, these are some steps where it's very easy. It's a one-time registration. Once you reach on this page, you can see that there are more than 29 databases. Databases is a collection of different journals, books, e-books, and you can make the search and as per your keywords based on your project requirements, and you can get the retrieval of full text articles and all that. So there are 29 different, as I said. So Mahe is a very big system, and whatever subscription are there and main campus also accessible here in our campus. So through this Open Athens. So one important resource we have is Press Reader. Press Reader gives you almost 7,000 plus online magazines and national, international newspapers. So once you get your email ID, you can register here, and you can read all these 7,000 plus. If you pinpoint some of them useful to you, and you can use the full text of all these magazines and newspapers. So Web of Science is again an indexing system. So I request, because you are all into the PG now, you will be going for the publications, the manuscript writing and all that. So always try to refer these resources while giving your citations and all that. So another important platform is Scopus. Because any of you are using Scopus? You know about Scopus? Yeah. So okay, so this is one important the platform. Whatever you publish, if it is indexed in Scopus, means it is one of the reputed publication. So here, if you are selecting any journal or a book, don't just go like that. If it is a predatory journal or a book, then there is no use. It will be harming your career as far as publications are concerned. So always try to see Scopus indexed journals and publications while selecting your publications. So that is important for you. So another important platform is Sage. These are some of the core platforms which will help you as a DPP student. So one is Scopus, Web of Science, another is Sage. Sage is one of the publisher which publishes journals as well as books. We have a subscription for that. And JSTOR is again one good platform where you can get the full text articles by searching your keywords and all that. And ProQuest, again, this is an international platform where you will get collaborated lot of content from the international publications. And Economics and Political Weekly, all these are there. So Taylor and Francis, ebooks, this is full text. You can develop your own collection by downloading these ebooks full text. So it will be helping not just completing your DPP, it will be helping you in future career development also. So this is Bloomsbury, JSTOR. Okay, we have CMI. Maybe some of you may be into economics and industrial related reports may be required. Such time you can use these. As I said, Coursera is again a paid service, so you have to register for that. Once all your formalities done, then you can register on Coursera and take some additional courses. So this is a MOOC UGC platform. Take some courses from here. These are all freely available. Only you have to pay for the exam purpose. So once you complete it, you will get the certification. So yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, sir. So you will be required to select some SWAYAM or MOOC courses in your final year. Okay? So as he said, we have to go through the library and the university portal and register it. I encourage all of you to link there is one unique ID called APAR ID, which you can create with your DigiLocker. If you have a DigiLocker account, you can automatically do your KYC and create your APAR ID. So I would encourage all of you when you go back, it is very simple. You can do this online itself and create this ID, which will help you to register for this MOOC courses on SWAYAM portal. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, similarly, another NTPL, all 7 IITs professors have made this platform. They create their courses and they made available to all of you. And again, they're only for example, the fees you have to pay for that. And another tool is Grammarly. I request all of you to please again register once you get your Mahe email ID and all that. So that will help you to write a good English writings and your thesis or reports or assignments. So we have a Turnitin software. As I mentioned, it will be helping to know that how much you have copied. So there will be some percentage is acceptable, but not more than that. Maybe 10 to 15% is accepted. And if it is more than that, then you have to rewrite the thesis or submit it again. And in terms of when you are going for PhD thesis, it is one of the important factor where before submitting your thesis, you need to produce this Turnitin certification, and that should be less than 10%. So whenever you are working, please refer those databases and journals, and you read them, then consume it, then write. So don't just copy paste, it will be caught in this Turnitin software. So these are the reports you may be knowing already, some of you. So this is a Mahe approved journal list. See, now as a PG student, you may be looking to publish, because publication is one of the important factor for your bright career. So when you are going for the publication, try to see the peer-reviewed journals, and we have Mahe approved journal list. Almost more than 2,000 journals are there, and based on your manuscript and article content, you can select the journal and send your manuscript, and always collaborate with your faculty members. So this is a platform, Pure, where you can find all Mahe published articles, ebooks and all that. So you can collaborate with if you want to collaborate inside the Mahe, so other than Bengaluru campus if you want, you can collaborate using these who has published more on that particular area. So you can find this by visiting this Pure platform. So these all our publications are SDG categorized. Okay, so here when you are publishing, don't just write any your affiliation should be as per the standard format, because if you use any other affiliation, that will not fall under Mahe Bengaluru, and we have a standard affiliation system. So whenever you are writing your articles and all that, please follow these affiliation standards. So ORCID ID, I request all of you, because you are into a post-graduation now, so you will be looking to have a standard IDs. So these are free. Kindly register on ORCID and get your ORCID ID so that whenever you are sending your articles for publication, use this ORCID ID. So all your credits will be captured in your name. Otherwise, the same names problem will be there, and your credits may be taken by others. So to avoid that, you always try to use this ORCID ID in your publications. So we have this daily news service where our team of library team call out the important news from the newspapers, and we provide the links for each of these news items. And when you interested, you can just click on the link. It will take you directly to the newspaper. So just to update all of you on a daily basis, now it is only for faculty. We may be extending it to the all post-graduation students. It will be useful when you are traveling, for example, in your buses. So you can just see that what is the important news of today's. So you will find all these in one place, and it will be clickable. You can see the full text of all the news items. So if there is no library in the world is complete, because whatever you want, you may not get full text. So if you want anything which is not there in our subscription, you can always ask us. We have a good connection with big libraries, and we will have the sharing of the resources. We may get some of your full text article which are very much important for your thesis and reports. So already we have seen. So library organizes good number of events throughout the year. I request all of you please participate whenever we are announcing. And from this year onwards, we have started Best Library Users Award. So each library, based on your usage, we award all of you, whosoever uses best. So I want to see good number of DPP students as good users. And book talks we organize, and also from each department. So if you are very voracious reader, kindly register on our library club, that is reading club is there. So library reading club, where all the literary people are part of this club, and once in a month we organize book talks among ourselves. So if you have read any good book, just you can come and explain what is that, and you can motivate others to read. So that is book club we have. So I request, we will be sending you the links to be part of that club. And on 9th August, we will be having one stage author workshop. So editorial team is coming. You can interact with them, and you can also try how the process of publication happens and all that. So industry, this is a database training we'll be having soon. And yeah, so there will be a bookmark competition, which is all Mahe Bengaluru constitution units, and you will be competing with each other. So we will see how best you are designing the bookmarks and all that. So this is our library team, and you can connect with us, any of us, and we are there to support you. And so I end with this quote, small aim is a crime, have a great aim. Thank you. Once again, welcome you all to the Mahe Bengaluru campus.
Thank you, sir, for briefing us on library facilities. Now I would like to request Dr. Arjuna to talk on building student experiences.
Good evening to each and every person present here. We, Department of Student Affairs, heartily welcome the new students of Department of Public Policy for the PG program here in Mahe, Bengaluru. I am not going to take more time related to this. We will be having a separate session to all of you in future days. But I want to give a brief
introduction about the Department of Student Affairs. This department consists of 7 members. Starting with me, Dr. Arjuna, I'm the faculty member at Department of Liberal Arts, Humanities and Social Sciences. I'm a teacher by practice, and also I'm taking care of this Department of Student Affairs at the level of Assistant Director. With me, there is Miss Saujanya Vijayanagar. She is the Student Experience Consultant who is present in this particular campus to make each and every student's experience better. If there is any new idea which you have related to your own research or any co-curricular or extracurricular activity, she is the right person to meet. You can meet and you can discuss, you can put forward any central clubs or any good initiative which you want to bring in the campus for all the student community. Ms. Nayana is office admin at DSA. We have 4 student counselors, okay? Ms. Lakshmi Kashyap, Ms. Navyashri, Ms. Shailaja, and Mr. Aditya Kumar. These all are wonderful, very well trained and very friendly student counselors. If you need any support related to mental health, they will be very happy and always welcome to assist you. Basically, this Department of Student Affairs focuses on 3 aspects. 1, student engagement, first and foremost thing. And second thing is extra and co-curricular initiatives. Third one is mental well-being support. Okay, so in the case of mental well-being support, we will be focusing on these mental health concerns which are related to college and mental health, and also psychological well-being concerns, and also behavioral concerns. I mean, we all are humans, and we all are now aware that how important this mental health issue is. And in early days, I mean, there are many parents who might agree with me that those days, if we are going through any anxiety or stress, we are not supposed to express. But now the time has changed and people are aware about this importance of this mental health. So there are different kinds of issues. You don't have to suffer alone. I mean, you don't have to suffer at all. There are remedies, there are attempts which are taken by the experts to help you in overcoming such difficulties. So particularly these mental health concerns are very, very important. We openly discuss about that. We have a strong process also related to confidentiality and how we take up this particular process. Everything will be explained to you in detail. But we are here always. Our student counselors are here for you if you need any kind of support. At the same time, I'm not saying whoever has some mental health concerns or issues, they are the only one who will be approaching the student counselors. No. If you are good at something, if you want to improvise something, whatever good thing you have, you can reach out to them and they will be always help you, always, or you have identified some things which is troubling you from a long time, but you don't have any mental health related concerns, but they will be here for you to help to overcome such difficulties and also to improvise your behavior. So personal behavior is also an important thing. They will happily assist you in that as well. And coming to the DSA plans, the Student Affairs plans for 2024-25, we will be organizing many workshops, seminars, and so many open initiatives. Open, I mean, any student from any department from Mahe Bengaluru can be a part of that. They can come and present their whatever thoughts. There won't be any people judging you. Irrespective of your expertise, if you are a singer, if you are a dancer, there are some sessions like weekly open jam, just a minute sessions, or it can be 1 minute or 2 minutes if you want to perform something which you have, because all students are very, very talented and they will be having one or more passion in their life. So you can come there if you want to share something, whatever good learning which you have, some good idea, you can openly discuss in those sessions. And
There are as I mentioned, there are managing exam stress workshop. These are the common things which we also went through, and we don't want you to get troubled more with that. We will be sharing how to manage those things, and with these kind of workshops. Addiction awareness sessions. You are the students of public policy. You know how important these kind of addiction prevention related policies are very, very important, and government of India and many other countries also giving importance to such things. We will be organizing self-care fair during the World Mental Health Day week, and we will be having psychological medical first aid thing, transition to college life sessions. We will be having weekly support group sessions using the Discord platform, where you anonymously express about your concerns, or in general, I'm going through this as a student, how to overcome that. Our student counselors, they will be answering all those questions through that platform, and also we will be having a peer support. You might be a strong person, but your close friend or one of your peers may be going through a difficult stage. So you are closely observing, you don't know what to do. For that kind of situation, we are coming up with this, it will be launched in a couple of weeks. Peer support. So you can inform us about this particular condition of your peer and give. So we will reach out to them and extend the necessary support. These are some of the plans which we have. We have Mahe Bengaluru reads, paints, knits. We have higher education, competitive exam coaching. We will welcome you to initiate a student-run club at the central level. It has to be in that relevant manner, it has to be. And of course, who doesn't love to watch movies from different genres, right? Once in a while, it is important to watch some good movies. So we will be organizing some movie screening also exclusively for students. Of course, there will be other members are also welcome, but if you want to debate on that particular movie, you are welcome to do so. We will encourage those things also. So social impact engagement initiatives and many more things are in our plans. So we welcome all of you to be a part of these initiatives. And very important thing, say no to ragging. You should not be a victim, you should not be a spectator. In all the ways, ragging is not allowed. Zero tolerance. It's zero tolerance policy which is in our country, and also at Mahe Bengaluru and Mahe, all the campuses. In the recent third amendment to the 2009 ragging policy, it has been clearly said, any act of physical or mental abuse, including bullying and exclusion, targeted at another student, pressure, or otherwise, okay, on the ground of color, race, religion, etc., is considered as ragging. Okay, so there are many, not a great number, but very less number of incidents happened in our Mahe University. We have not spared any culprits. We have rustigated, if it is required to rustigate that kind of students, we have taken very strictly. So we don't tolerate at all. Mahe never tolerates such things. So don't use your very great energy into such kind of activities, okay? And if you want to know more about what is the law says, what is this anti-ragging means, what are the initiatives started by the government of India and from the Mahe, from the government, antiragging.in is the place where you can get complete details, okay? And in our website also, you will get complete information about what are the steps we are taking up. And there are anti-ragging committees at the department level. If you are a victim, or if you are a spectator, if you are witnessing something like that, immediately you can inform that to one of the respective teachers of your own department, or there is a student affairs coordinator in all the departments of our institution. You can directly reach out to that member. All these details will be coming to you, and you can reach out to me or any of my team members. You can reach out to Deputy Registrar, or you can reach out to Pro Vice Chancellor as well. So no need to hesitate. That's what, you don't have to be mute. You can openly bring that to our notice. Definitely, we will completely inspect everything. We will, following the particular procedure, we will take necessary action. And grievance redressal is also another important thing. We have a robust grievance redressal committee to cater to student grievances and allegations of unfair practices, if any. We had make sure all these processes at teaching and non-teaching, all these processes are very well crafted. It is created for the better experience of students. So, but still, if there are any concerns or grievances which you are facing out, you are free to reach out to all our faculty members are trained to redress all these kind of problems. If nothing is happening, you are always welcome to reach out to us. Respective departments also have grievance redressal committee. All HODs and HOIs in our Mahe Bengaluru campus are always supportive towards the student. Okay, so no need to hesitate to reach out to us in case of you require any assistance. The DSA kind of the main motto of us is we are here to help, only for you. We are here to help you. We are 7 members of team, student counselors. There are total 4 counselors, and we are getting a few more members in near future. We will be getting a clinical psychologist, and psychiatrist also will be in the campus on weekly basis. So, and if you if you have wonderful idea and to initiate that in the campus level, you can reach out to Ms. Saujanya. Office admin will be also there. If any of us are occupied in one or the other event, our office admin will be happy to assist you. Ms. Nayana will be there. In case of emergency, please make a note. You can take a screenshot of this. We will be sharing the PPT, of course, but for immediate reference, you can take a screenshot of this. Mr. Patrick Vas, as mentioned by my colleague, Mr. Vinod, he is the Chief Security Officer. This is the number. It doesn't work from 8:30 to 5. It works 24/7. Whenever you are experiencing any kind of emergency situation or unfortunate incidents, reach out to this particular number. It is 24/7 working number. Okay, and if you want to report something, patrick.vas@manipal.td is the email ID of our Chief Security Officer. You can report to them. If it is concerned, we will be also involved in that. So, once again, Team DSA, happy to see you all here. Welcome to Mahe Bengaluru, and parents are also here. We are happy to have you with us, madams and sirs. And thank you. This is my contact detail, and this is our office email ID. So I will be in the 5th floor along with our DPP colleagues. So if you are looking at me, if you want to talk to me, you can stop and you can discuss anything related to any of these points which we have discussed. And of course, as I said, there will be another important session for all of you in near future. We will communicate it to you through our department. Thank you so much. If there are any questions, I'm happy to take up. Or was it a long day? Of course it is, because after listening to the wonderful lectures by Dr. Ravindra and about knowing about the Mahe Bengaluru, I know you will be astonished and you will be excited, and you are looking forward to the MA Public Policy program, and it is wonderfully crafted by experts in that field. And yeah, it was, when I was doing my master's, it was not an option for me. Now you are lucky. You are, though the number looks very less, you are the change makers. That's why the number is less. Okay, all the best to you. Thank you so much. I'm always available. Reach out to me. Thank you.
Quickly add to what Dr. Arjuna is saying, there may be a little inconvenience you're facing while you enter the campus for a few days until you get this ID card. So please bear with us. I apologize before this happens, because our security
Thank you, Dr. Arjuna. Now I would like to request Mr. Gaurav, Deputy Director, Admission Team, to talk on DPP admission and MA program.
Other faculty members, students and parents, very good afternoon to you all. I think I'm the last one to speak today. There is a reason why I'm the last one, because admissions and marketing teams have been kind of nudging you with so many emails, WhatsApp, SMS, calls. So by now I was hoping that all the queries must have been resolved. But it was very surprising to see that the queries have not been resolved. So that means probably there is a lot of information which we are sharing with you, which we should not have shared. And maybe there is a lot which we should have shared and we have not shared it with you. So that's the reason I'm telling you that we are available on campus. We'll take those queries, so no worries. Please feel free to contact us and come back to us. And I will keep my this session very sweet and short, because unlike my friend Dr. Arjuna, when he says that he will speak, only for 2 minutes, that goes on for 20 minutes. So please be aware when he enters your class. Your 50 minutes class, he can make it 5 hours also. He has that potential. And let me tell you, he will make it hilarious. One incident, I'll just cite you. Since I said he makes it hilarious, so one incident I'll cite you. Although he doesn't directly deal with hostels, which most of you are having the questions in your mind. But once it happened that a student approached Dr. Arjuna saying that, I'm a non-vegetarian, I'm a vegetarian student, and your hostel team has put me with the non-vegetarian student in my double occupancy. How can I stay there? I cannot stay there. He said, oh, as far as I know, the non-vegetarian students do not eat the fellow students. So he can keep on going. It was an example for him. So I will not take that much of time, but I'll give you some genesis of how we came up with the Department of Public Policy. So Mahe is having a very strong, track record of curating policy, data science, data research, and one such institute which was doing this job at the Manipal campus, we call it as PSPH, Prasanna School of Public Health. So when Mahe Bengaluru was established, we have close to, we had around 8 teaching departments and all, but we wanted to establish something very innovative. And then the Pro-Vice Chancellor here discussed with the Vice Chancellor at Manipal campus, and the PSPS team was invited to establish something which is very niche, which is very innovative. And that's where the Department of Public Policy was established. And we were lucky enough to source Dr. Harini, who is a very fine researcher, and she decided to join the Department of Public Policy, and she is leading it now. So this MA in Public Policy program is a very, very research-intensive program. We are not looking at a large number of students. In fact, you would find it very strange that we have an approved intake of 30 students. But whenever Vice Chancellor comes here, whenever he interacts, he will tell me and he will tell Dr. Harini also that don't admit more than 15. I don't want quantity, I want quality. I want more publications to come, I want more projects to come. I want you to be very wary of the students whom you are selecting. We had 200 plus applications. 500 plus people have shown the interest. Our application process is very long, 6 multiple steps. You have to feed in everything. You even have to upload your signature and photograph also. So only 200 people could complete that. Out of that, only 40 were invited for interaction with the DPP team. And we will be stopping admissions the moment 50 admissions are in, and we have done that. We are not accepting applications anymore. Many of you have not been able to, many of your batchmates have not been able to make it because of the calamity in the nearby states and all. So they found some difficulty to reach here. And also there is one other genuine issue with you all, that many of you have not even completed your UG examinations. So that also is the reason that a few of you have not been able to come to the campus. However, we have advised them to join this course at the earliest, because there is a minimum requirement of 75% attendance, and if the student is not joining the course within 1 week of the commencement, we might have to cancel the admission order. However, if a student is having a genuine need to go and appear into examinations, or for some reason, let's say to go and collect the original document, the student can apply for leave with the HOD, and with the HOD's consent, a student can avail that leave. However, attendance will have to be kept into mind. So with this, I think I have just given you a very brief outlook of what the program is, what kind of cohort we have. At this moment, I can tell you that majority of the students are from Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. However, the previous batch cohort was slightly different, and the cohorts will keep on differentiating itself over the period of time. So welcome you all to Mahe, Bengaluru, and as I told you, me and my team, we are a team of around 19 in the admissions, plus another about 7 in the marketing vertical, which is led by my colleague Dibya Darsini. So any questions that you have in the admissions or any other aspect, feel free to contact us in the academic block 4 on the ground floor. We will be able to resolve your queries. As far as hostels, transport is concerned, that also I will request you to visit us. We will connect you with the concerned person. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Gaurav. Now we are moving to the last session of the day, which is the open discussion. We are opening the floor for a discussion where parents and students can share their expectations and experiences. So this is your opportunity to ask questions and provide feedback. So maybe the mic.
So we can do something like this. I request all students to come over here and just tell what do you expect from the course. This step is very important because you may be new to it, but you still come with some expectation already, right? So I'd like to hear from you, and as we progress, we try and meet those expectations from our end, and also give you something that will push up your expectations in the next phase of your life. So can I invite all students to come?
Next is national anthem.
Before we start class. Please come. Please introduce yourself with your name and where you're from, and please let us know what are your expectations from the Master of Public Policy course. Please.
Only one.
I think the team's comfortable with me since I've been to the college once or twice for the open house, and Sustainity was conducted, so I'd come for that. Anyway, I'm Tessa. I am from Coimbatore. I've been in Bangalore for about 2 years now. I did my undergrad studies in public policy, journalism, international relations from Joseph's. I look forward to the MA Public Policy course, but I do have some apprehensions. So even at Joseph's, I was kind of the lab rat, because there also I was the second batch. So I'm wondering what has the team at DPP and the professors, what kind of changes are you bringing? Because, you must have learned a lot from, your first batch. So what kind of changes are you thinking of bringing in for our batch?
What are your expectations? What do you think you will gain from being here?
From what I understood, we'll be gaining a lot of industry-oriented teaching, learning how to work with, the data and economics aspect of policy making will be focused upon. And so, yeah, that's what I have received the impression. That's the impression I've received. So, yeah, coming to what we have learned from the previous batch, I would like to know.
Okay. Dr. Priyanka, so Tessa is very interested in economics and industry-based policy
specifically the changes, like the learning that you have received from, the first batch that has just completed their first year now will be the second batch. So what improvements have you made from the first
So very quickly,
batch?
because we don't have time for longer interaction, which we will do on Monday, by the way, okay? So that's the time that we have kept for all of these interactions. But it's just an expectation when you ask a question, so I'm asking my faculty member to respond.
Okay, sure. So you are asking me what improvement we have made since the last 1 year, right? So I think we have made significant improvement because we did receive some feedbacks on the courses. Certainly the intent is to help you in all the possible way, right? So I believe the improvement that we have made for this year is, last year the courses which was related to statistics and data, which they found little advanced level. So this time we tried to, we understand the importance of, growing importance of data, so we didn't want to take it away entirely. We believe that, you must learn a bit basic of it, but keeping all your, differences and the domain that you come from, we have narrowed it down to more basic form, and I think that would help you to understand and grow from the basic to the advanced. So that is one significant changes that we have made in our courses, like statistical analysis and econometrics. Yeah. Rest you'll also learn courses like economics and its importance in the public policy in the second semester of your course. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
That satisfies?
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Just to pitch in here, see, now I'm seeing Tessa as a future economics expert. Can I?
I'm not already.
Okay, are you going to talk about economics as a journalist and a policy expert? Would that be something you want
I'm actually more interested in your field, which is sustainability and environment.
Okay, that's great. So that's what I want to hear from you all today, your expectations of what you want to take from here and what you want to become, right? Thanks, Tessa. Who wants to go next? No particular order.
Please.
Lavinia? Okay. So you have a friend from Coimbatore, right? So.
Hi everyone, my name is Niveta and I am from Chennai. I'm very new to Bengaluru, know nothing about it. So I am expecting a lot from Mahe, Bengaluru, because of all the campus facilities that they've right now showed us. And I'm very excited to experience all of this new stuff because I've been doing my civil services preparation for 3 years. So this is like a bird out of its nest and I'm meeting so many different people. And my expectations are to be learning the nuances of making policies so that it will be helpful for me as a future civil servant if that is what's my fate. And I'd also like to gain a new area of expertise that I can call my niche area. So I'm hoping that DPP will help me figure that out. So that's my personal expectation from this course. Ma'am, I did BA Sociology in Chennai, and I have taken 3 years for preparation for UPSC, and I've gathered some knowledge from that preparation as well.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Let's move by order.
Good evening, I'm Malya, and I've lived in Bangalore for a little more than 3.5 years now. I did my bachelor's in psychology, English literature and communications from Mount Carmel, and my 2 main expectations is firstly skill development, whether it's in the form of policy making, policy communication, data analysis, etc. I'd like to build up these skills and later so that it will help me enable myself to build more on those later on. And secondly, gain practical exposure both in the field of project work and actual internships, etc. Those are my expectations. Yeah.
Good evening, myself Sasida, I'm from Dindukkal, it's in Tamil Nadu. The main reason which I chose this course is it's kind of unique, which I have to explain to my parents for what I am just doing. Even now he is not being into that course, he just feels me like I'm just been making some changes to take over the business. It's his main thing. I have to come to be farmer to take up the business which we've been doing for since 3 generations. So I just have to prove him that I can do something new and by my own. So thank you.
And we are happy that your parents also here supporting you. But they are support. You are here. They are supporting you.
One thing I want to just mention is Shashidhar came to meet me along with his friend, and it was a very rainy day, but he just ventured here down and said, I'm new to Bengaluru and I'm very new to the subject. In fact, the subject that I studied in my bachelor's was also something very new, isn't it? What was the...
Computer science. It's computer science and business systems, which has been TCS directly affiliated this course.
So I thought, I should congratulate him for choosing new subjects all the time and, expanding his horizon. Welcome, Shashi.
Good evening to one and all present here. So I am from Bhopal, but for the past 6 years, not exactly 6 years, I've done my 10th and 12th from Bangalore itself. And the first year of college I was here because it was COVID, and I have done my bachelor's in arts from government and administration from MIT WPU. As far as expectations are concerned, I really don't have any expectation.
But you can tell us what you want to become, which is really inspiring.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I would want to be an IPS officer, if that is.
Good evening all, my name is Rupashri and I am from Kerala. My expectation is that I hope the teachers will be really accommodating of all students regardless of the domain we come from. Like for example, I did my bachelor's in commerce and prior to that I was pursuing chartered accountancy, and public policy is relatively a new career or something. It's relatively very new in India. So I hope the teachers would be very accommodating of this fact also, and I'm also excited about the fieldwork exposure that we are about to get. So thank you. That's it.
Hello everyone, I am Srishti and I am from Jammu and Kashmir. I did my bachelor's in political science honours from Gargi College, Delhi University, and I've never been fond of economics, but I'm really looking forward to learn more about economics because it plays a really major part in public policy analysis, and I'm really looking forward to learn new courses and have a new area of expertise, and yeah, thank you.
So hi, this is Navinia. I did my undergraduation in political science, where one of my professor was Prashant sir. The one thing that made me choose public policy is I don't want to choose political science as my majors, which my parents forced me not so I found public policy. I'm excited to see what public policy makes me. Yeah, thank you.
Welcome, Navinia. In fact, I had an interaction with Navinia and her parents, and she is really, made up her mind to be here. So we, Dr. Prashant and crew, we have to make up our mind to, get her what she wants.
So it was not only student interview, it was all of them.
Yes, it was parents plus student, and we were not very sure Navinia will get here, but she did. So that shows a determination.
So hi, I'm Sarah. I'm from Kerala. Very excited to be here. I'm looking forward to the course. And with regard to expectations, I was hoping for support and guidance with figuring out my interest area. Yeah, thank you.
What are your favorite courses, by the way?
I did my undergrads in political science. I'm pretty much interested in the subject. Yeah. And yes, I find sustainability very interesting to work with. Yeah. Thank you.
Hi, I am Maria. I am from Kerala. So I did my UG in economics from Kerala University, and I have a master's in economics too from UPES Dehradun. So here my expectation is Actually, I already have a master's in economics, so I would like to know how that economics theories can be put into practicality. So, how can economics be used in public policy making? So, I would like to know that, study more on it. And I like to get into social impact space, so I would like to know more about monitoring and evaluation and all. So I hope I can study it there, study it here. So that's all, thank you.
Thank you, students, for giving your expectations. Me and my team will definitely, do our best. Don't even know about them until you're here, right? So those can be through the courses that you do, or through how you interact with experts here, or how you actually go out and do field work, experiences from that. All this will be a big part of your learning. Apart from what you're learning in class or learning through lectures, we have a very terrific idea to introduce you to experts, have book sessions, book talk sessions, we will have debates together. So these are the kind of innovations. Somebody asked, what did we do? Tessa, you asked us what you're doing different from last year. We are bringing in this whole range of pedagogical approaches which we think will actually broaden your understanding of public policy and give you a more experiential approach to it. So I invite you all and welcome you all to join this journey with all of us and my faculty team here. I think you have met all of them except for one, Dr. Prashant. He's assistant professor at our department. Dr. Priyanka Saharia, she's also an assistant professor. Dr. Prashant teaches political science, sociology, democracy, governance. Dr. Priyanka Saharia teaches economics, which is most on all your plates today, so you're going to have a handful. I'm Dr. Harini Santanam. I head this department. My specialization is environment, sustainable development, ecology. With my student Aditi Ghosh and another student, we look closely at socio-ecological modeling. So Aditi Ghosh is my PhD student. We also have PhD students here, Sanjay and Palak Galeria. Palak works on voting rights and the youth-centric, voting rights. It's a very exciting field. Nobody is there to approach it that way. Sanjay is our star who's working on AI policy, how AI affects society and vice versa. And Aditi works on marine ecological relationships and natural resources policies. We also have Arya, who's not with us today, but she works on another very interesting aspect of glaciology, glacial water management and policies. And we have Tashina Madappa, who's also not here. She's just presented one of her work at Thailand in a workshop there. And she works on energy, food, water nexus. So we are also actually missing our another faculty member, Dr. Grace Nugeli, and she is actually an expert in sociology, political science, as well as law and regulations, which she will be teaching. Apart from you, already I have been introduced to Dr. Annapurna Ravichander. She's headed a very important institution before she's arrived here, which is called the Public Affairs Foundation. And she will be instrumental in giving us much of the experiential approaches and workshops that we will require to grow our collective intelligence in public policy domain. Thank you so much. Parents, do you want to interact with us? Any expectations that you have with us right now? Anybody wants to say anything? Okay, in that case, I'll let you go because I think you also need to meet a lot of people, Gaurav and team and others here. So please feel free to walk in anytime. Your boards are safe with us and we'll give them the best that we have with us. And we do hope to grow by associating with them. I always say it's co-learning. It's not just about we sitting on a high pedestal and doing stuff by ourselves. We have actually co-evolved with our first batch. They have given us so many new ideas
ideas to take forth. There have been struggles, there have been problems, but we have grown beyond that and looked at how best we can deliver as teachers. That I'll tell you very humbly, because it is a learning experience for us. Even if we have taken 10 different batches in the past, or I have handled several years of teaching, still there is something new in the batch that comes forth, and I'm at this stage thankful to all of you that you're going to give us these experiences together. Thank you so much and welcome. Thank you. Yes, and please join us for tea outside. Tea and some cookies are available. You can join in for the high tea and then you can disperse. We'll all meet on Monday, 9 o'clock, okay? And we will have document verification on that day. So please bring your original documents. Our team, our admissions team will also be with us to do your documentation. Then we will actually go forth with the academic routine. We will have a discussion on that. Yes, parents and students, please join us for a group photograph now before we close. Thank you so much.